What's up, everybody? This is Sean from BearArms Bracelets. Today, put together a nice little tutorial, quick tutorial for a long requested video on how do I make my 22 long rifle magnet mini bracelets. And basically, the magnet mini is 1/4 cord with magnetized 22s on the end that basically secure and snap to your wrist so it doesn't come off. Quick bracelets, easy. Get right into it. Once again, if you like this kind of video, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, do the whole little YouTube thing. And without further ado, get right into it. First, cord. 1/4 cord. My ruler, I got certain sizes notched out already. I've been doing this for almost 5 years now. Certain cords notched out, so when people order on the website, BearArmsBracelets.com, then they tell me their size. After they tell me their size, I can make a bracelet to that spec. Just because if it's too short or if it's too small, then basically what it's gonna do when they put it on their wrist and they move their wrist, it's gonna snap it and the bracelet's gonna come apart and it's gonna fall, they're gonna potentially lose it, and nobody wants that. Also, if it's too big, then it's gonna basically just maneuver or fall all over their wrist, up and down, potentially fall off the hand altogether with them not knowing, and causes full inconvenience. Nobody likes to lose stuff. So it's just right, it can sit perfectly, and that's why I just try to make it the best stuff out they can to people with wrist size that they place on the website. On 1/4 cord, it has a cord inside. So cord basically is what gives the bracelet or this kind of cord its pull strength, so it doesn't snap under load or anything like that. We don't need this inner core at all. So reach side, pull it out, don't need it. Now we have just a hollow sheath. With that, we're gonna burn the ends. Burn one end, then I like to flatten it. I like to flatten the end because it makes it much easier to next part, which is basically put a V in it. You want to put a V in it and then burn as well, just because when you bring it together and roll it a couple times between your fingers, it's going to allow that cord, that material, that nylon, whichever cord you get and how it's made, to mold together. Now, this is probably the diameter of 550 paracord, which is probably exactly what we need for this particular project. Opposite end, same thing, burn the cord, flatten it. After you flatten it, middle, make a V out of it, press together, burn it again, press it together, roll it a couple times so it adheres together. Both sides, almost 550 cord. Don't need it no more. Next up, I got 22 long rifle casings. These is nickel plated Stinger CCI casings. Love them. Love nickel with brass, even though I do both. I just prefer nickel because it will stand the test of time a little better than brass. It won't fade a patina or anything like that quicker than brass will. Brass gets dark, anything like that. Nickels, you really ain't got too much to worry about. It's a win-win. DH23 neodymium magnets. I'll link the website where I get it from the description. It's called KJ Magnetics. Great people, great customer service. These DH23s is the perfect pound-feet of pull force. I think it's what it's called, how to use it, with pull force in general. So when you pull the magnets that are attracted together, it takes a little bit of force, but not too much. These also are the perfect size that fits inside of 22 cases. So it's a win right there. Positive and negative, all you want to do is put one in, snap it off. Flip the cases, other end, snap it off. Now they're attracted. Perfect for them to actually be still attractable through the barrier of the bottom of these cases. It's a little bit more thicker than top, so for them to actually still stay together works perfect for this project. Next, hot glue. I recommend hot glue over super glue just because super glue is a little bit less forgiving. So if you put too much in the casing, then you go and put the cord in, it has a potential to actually seep out the side. And once it does that, of course, you got to mess with your hands, and usually probably the case is ruined and you can't recover the magnets on the inside without a lot of effort. And at that point, it's probably not even worth it. Hot glue is a little bit better just because if that same situation happens, then you can just let it dry. You can always peel the excess off the top if it seeps out and it doesn't stain or mess up anything. And if you mess up completely, you can always just basically just go in there, and I usually drill out the glue with like a bit, drill out the glue to try to save the case and just retrap. Or if anything, you can always just pop the cases open and recover the magnets that way. But hot glue inside, little squeeze, not too much, probably a half squeeze. Get your cord, place on the inside. It's one side, that's all you need. Glue, other side, a little bit, not too much. cord inside. That's all you need. That's basically the 22 long rifle magnet mini BearArms bracelet. Fast made, of course. Put it on. It's magnetized now. Goes on your wrist, fits perfectly. Move my wrist, it's not gonna fall off, anything like that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yeah, that's how these are made. Make a few style of bracelets. Actually hold the patent to what a bracelet design. If you guys seen the infamous paracord runs around, I actually hold that patent. So it was a real joyous day when I secured that. So I feel like I'm a staple in the community. So if you guys want to know anything, or if you got any questions, or if you want to see how a particular bracelet's made or style, feel free to reach out. Check me out on social media, Instagram, BearArms Bracelets, Facebook, BearArms Bracelets, of course, right here on YouTube. I'm around. Try to get back to everybody's messages and DMs, you know. Also, if you like the bracelets, feel free to shop the website, www.beararmsbracelets.com. Have over 300 styles, 300 colors, I should say, patterns and variants, including different 9mm, 40 cal, 45. I did a 50 before, you know, every color paracord. I even got originals up there, which I like more nylon style with different patterning, brass, aluminum, nickel. A lot of cases, you know, I can basically make what you're looking for. So I appreciate you guys. Hope you like this video tutorial. If you want to know more, of course, just reach out. And with that, have a good day. It's me, signing off.